there, my name is Miss Julie and I'm with the Romeoville branch at the White Oak Library District. I'm here today to do a book talk with you to talk about three of the new fiction books in our children's section. And we have a theme today. All of the books that I'm going to be talking about are books that have a first-person teenage girl narrator. So we're going to be looking at from the point of view of three teenage girls in these books. And the first one I have here is called Keep It Together, Keiko Carter. This book is by Debbie Michiko Florence. And you can probably guess from the title that the main character's name is Keiko Carter. So she's a 7th grade girl and she, goes to public school. She has two best friends. Very, very standard, ordinary stuff. She thinks 7th grade is going to be a good year. But then her two best friends, whose names are Jenna and Audrey, they start having problems with each other. Audrey decides, oh wait, we should all have boyfriends before the fall dance, and the other one's tired of taking, being bossed around by the first one, and then I think they like the same boy, so the two best friends start having conflict, and Keiko Carter feels like, oh my gosh, very caught in the middle of her two best friends being mad at each other. Plus, there's the added conflict that Keiko herself is starting to have feelings for one of her friend's brothers, which isn't really the type of person she feels like she should have a crush on. So there's all this teenage angst and drama going on, and Keiko just has to work through all these issues, and she has to, like the title says, keep it together, Keiko Carter. So this is the first book in our discussion today. Again, Keep It Together, Keiko Carter by Debbie Michiko Florence. The next book I have here is called The Book Weaver's Daughter. This one is by Malavika Kannan. And this is a book about a girl from the country of India whose father has an interesting title. He's called a book weaver. What's a book weaver? That's interesting. Well, book weavers are guardians of an ancient culture. They preserve, all the things that were good and wonderful about a certain Indian culture. And so the main character's father is one of those. The main character's name is Rhea, by the way. So Rhea's dad gets taken away by some bad people who apparently don't like the book weavers. Okay, that's bad. She has to flee into the jungle armed with nothing but a book and her best friend. And they have to figure out, how to survive and avoid being taken themselves, and, see if they can save her father. And we've got magic, we've got Indian mythology, we've got, strong female friendship. A lot of interesting elements in this book. So this is also written by a teenage girl, so there's another interesting fact about this book. So this is The Book Weaver's Daughter by Malavika Kannan. And then the last book in our discussion today is called Sarah and the Search for Normal. This is by Wesley King. And this is a book about a girl who has some emotional problems. She suffers from panic attacks, and she tends to isolate herself from the world because of that, and therefore she doesn't have any friends, which is kind of sad. So she makes her first friend, a girl named Erin, at a group therapy session that she has. And having a friend just opens up this whole new world for Sarah, and she has to have a new normal. She has to do things like, make public appearances and go to birthday parties, and, she has someone to talk to about boys, and this is a new normal for her. But then she discovers that her new friend Erin, she's got some issues of her own, and Sarah has to figure out how she can best help Erin, even if it puts their friendship in jeopardy, the first friendship she's had, possibly in her life. So this sounds like it's going to be a really interesting, emotional read about, teenage struggle as well. So all three of these books are available at the library in the children's section. I hope you do come check them out. I hope to see you soon. Bye, have a great day.